it a sweet, sweet goodbye. It could be for the last time, and it's not right.
We came together in our freshman year of high school. Jack and I met in 8th grade when I changed schools from private school to public school.
I definitely hated Alex when I first met him. I thought he was a douchebag. He had really big eyebrows, and I was bummed because he was competing with my big eyebrows.
I got kicked out of the band that I was in, and Jack and I decided to form a band.
We got really close when we started playing music together. We started hanging out every day. Our parents became best friends.
I remember Jack came and he said, "Mom, I met this really cool guy and he plays the guitar, and can I go over to his house and practice?"
You couldn't separate us. We were like peanut butter and jelly, spaghetti and meatballs, marshmallow fluff and my tongue.
It was in the first day of 9th grade. We went to the same high school and we were in the same French class.
I walked into my French class and I turned around and this kid was wearing a face-to-face shirt.
This lanky, weird dude turns around and was like, "Hey, you like face-to-face?"
And he's like, yeah.
Just remember, he kept asking if I wanted to come over to his house and jam. So eventually, his nagging got to me and I did it.
And so we went over to Alex's house, and Alec and Jack come running out of the house, screaming and yelling, bouncing all over the place. And I was in the car with Ryan, and I thought, who are these people?
And me and Alex looked at each other and we were like, this is a kid, we need this kid in our band.
I remember Jack coming home and telling me, "Mom, we found the coolest drummer. He's been playing drums since he was 9 years old, and I think he's going to be great for the band."
It was the end of 8th grade. My friend Ben Worsley hit me up online.
And this kid Ben, he was like, yeah, my friend Zach plays bass.
And then Jack called me and he's like, "Yo man, I'm gonna try out or whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll try out."
I looked at this kid, Jack, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing dropping my son off here?
He kept IMing me, like he was like nagging me.
So I showed up to band practice, Zach's on a skateboard doing like kick flips and all that crazy shit, and I was like, you know what, he's in the band, I don't really care if he can play bass.
Apparently they hit it off. I think they liked the fact that he played without a pick and that he could ride a skateboard pretty darn good.
And we played, and like from the first practice I was like, man, we're good.
This is the basement where all time low practiced from 3 to 6 every day. These are Ryan's old band stuff. Ryan was here with the drums, and Alex and Jack and Zach were here.
I guess when you live in it, you didn't realize how loud it was. So when we had friends come over, they would look at us and think we were crazy. And they would say, "How can you do this?" And Dennis and I would look at each other and be like, "How can we do what?"
That's how the band got together. I think by the end of 9th grade, they were all together, and they've been together ever since.
It all fell into place. It was like a puzzle of 4 pieces, very easy puzzle.
You're now listening to All Time Low.
Our winners, All Time Low. Hello.
It got to the point in our career where we were about to graduate high school and we were also about to ink our first record deal with Hopeless.
And it was kind of the first time where reality slapped us in the face and was like, holy shit, we have a chance at this.
I remember the very meeting where we all sat down in one room, like everyone's families, and kind of just talked things out.
All the parents were very concerned initially, as most parents are, when your children say, we want to be rock stars and we don't want to go to college.
To us, for Jack not to ever go to college, it was a little bit of a hard thing to stomach.
Myself and my family had always planned on me going into college, and I had applied to college, just got into every college I wanted to.
It never occurred to me that Ryan wouldn't go to college. In retrospect, it's just a learning experience because don't put yourself in a box, you know.
He really wanted to do this, and it's what he's good at. And that's a very powerful combination.
I could just see how into it he was, and that's where I thought he belonged. So to not go to college, I really thought was better for him.
And if I'd said no, I think that would have been a disaster for him.
And again, you support your kids. If you don't let them do these things, then they're going to hate you for the rest of your life.
We signed our record deal when we were still in high school, and then as soon as we graduated, we started touring, and we haven't stopped since.
Our touring history is fucking weird.
When we started this band, we were in 9th grade, and you know, it was more of a hobby thing then, cover band. But
it got kind of semi-serious for us at a young age. When we were 16, 17, we made our first trip out to as far as Texas with a band called Hometown Anthem.
Back then, we didn't have our driver's license. We had driver permits, which means we couldn't drive without a parent or a legal guardian or whatever.
To keep everybody satisfied and on board, we said, okay, well, you know, we'll tag along. You know, we'll just keep an eye on them, and the parents took it in turns.
So, a lot of times, Zach's dad would take us in their van, and we'd take trips to New York City, and Zach's dad would drive us up there.
But it was fun. It was all fun. It was all well worth it.
We'd have our parents with us, so everyone would kind of laugh at us. I remember, yeah, we just used to like share hotel rooms with them, and it was kind of weird.
I couldn't imagine sending a bunch of 17-year-old, 16, 17-year-old kids.
This is what happens when the shit hits the fan.
So she asked me if I will come along, and I said, yeah, sure, that would be fun. And so her and I followed the band by car.
We got the same hotels that they had, but we stayed out of the way.
No one would take us seriously. I mean, I give them props because I don't think when I'm 40 or 50 years old, I'm going to be doing that, so.
And then we moved on to a 15-passenger van, which was pretty decked out, which was pretty sweet. Ryan probably drove the most. I drove a really good amount, and we don't want to die, so we didn't let Jack drive.
We definitely wouldn't be able to have gotten this far without our parents coming on tour with us.
I think that's the way you get started, though. You have to sort of dig through all that weirdness to sort of get to the reality of it.
Bread vision! It's called bread vision!
Mama had a baby and his head popped off.
Anyone started.
You having a fucking laugh? Ah! On my Australian dollar? Ah!
Yeah. Oh my god, they're right there. Oh my god, it's like zombie.
Back off!
This is literally like Zombieland. Look at that titty. Those are guys. Oh, well, it's hard to tell.
Best I can do. No, I want the dancing titties.
Oh, your veins are.
Oh! My turn!
Look at this.
Here we go, Galaxy! Here we go!
Oh yeah,
here we go, Galaxy! Here we go!
He's better, just better presentation. Look at that. Don't look at Pokemon. You know, the real reason.
Some of which you don't, then it becomes party.
Ah!
Oh my god, if you do one more, I'm really gonna not like it. Oh, big titty. Oh, dude, fuck Vogel. Are you ready?
Fuck off!
I'm excited, I mean, I guess.
Do you think I can make it past the kids without them seeing me with this towel over my head? I heard that's what the professionals do.
It's like the real world kind of, but we're all ugly.
Get that fucking thing out of my...
You know, we're all brothers, one of the tightest knit families on tour. You know, from the band to our crew, to our bus drivers, we try to make sure that everybody's really like connected and everybody's close and everybody's in the loop about everything. And for that reason, I think we have one of the smoothest running operations.
But they're my boss, and no matter what I tell them to do, they can always say no. Getting 4 guys in the same place at the same time is a lot harder than you think. It's like gathering sheep.
No rock star in any of us. If there's a problem with the band, we can just talk it out like normal friends. Because I mean, we just are normal, 4 normal friends, best friends.
It's always been the 4 of us individually coming together. We're all 25% of this band, you know what I mean? This band was created not on an image, but just on the fact that we're 4 individuals that come together to create music that we love. And that's all it still is.
But we're all people just like everybody else. We all fuck up, we all do stupid shit.
Gets a little petty sometimes, sort of like siblings.
Shut the fuck up!
It's your cribs.
Grow the fuck up!
You know, we've definitely had our fair share of dumb fights.
There's never been like a issue that hasn't been resolved. I think that's where like a lot of bands go wrong. They fight over little things and it breaks bands up. But I mean, we've never really let that happen to us. But I mean, when it comes down to it, we're all living an amazing life and we just gotta appreciate it and push the stupid bullshit.
Don't yell at me!
Alright, continue.
Another thing is he's supposed to keep everything kind of organized and, you know, keep things flowing so the band doesn't have to do as much.
Yeah.
Now,
Take a
we've
look
had
at
a
the
really
fucking
stressful
front
few
there.
weeks, and the last thing you want to do is walk in a van where you can't see the fucking floor. Now, can we take a look, if you come up here with me, and look at the floor? Oh wait, you can't fucking see it.
Oh.
So once again...
Let's get some light on that.
Get some light up there?
Alex, put the music on, just turn it down. Oh.
For the last time, hopefully, you're seriously fucking fired.
We have a really special and unique relationship with our crew.
I was the first crew member. They picked me to come on tour with them. I was just hanging out with them. It's a longtime friend of theirs. They asked me to come, you know, help them out, join them on tour. Everyone has a job to do, whether you're a drum tech, guitar tech, tour manager. So you have to do your job, but you also have to live with this person. We live on a small bus about 300 days out of the year, so.
It's about taking care of the people that you're on tour with, as well as, you know, the other bands, the other crews.
They know more about me than my mother does.
Which is really nice because you kind of get the vibe that you're working with them, not for them. And it's just a nice working environment.
It's just lighthearted, kind people, hardworking people. The show is awesome. We rock it every day. Days off are amazing, and it's just very easy to live with these guys and get along with them, and they become really good friends of mine.
Vinny always gets really hammered and wants to have heart-to-hearts. That's all he ever wants in life, and that's awesome.
He had his Captain Morgan and his Coke, and he was talking to the bottles, and you know, we were wrestling in the front lounge, and it's just everybody hanging out with ourselves, just out on the road, having a good time, you know?
You drunk!
I gave you $30 at this place!
I got you cursing at girls and hitting your father.
But I can be recycled!
I'm made of glass.
When they're on stage, they don't really view it as a job. It's more of just, you know, them playing a show, and that's what they love to do. And because of it, you know, like we get to have fun on stage, whether it's Jack humping my face when I'm trying to put more picks on his, you know, mic stand, or, you know, Alex kicking stools over after acoustic songs, stuff like that.
We don't switch out crew members, which a lot of bands do. We all, you know, live together, we all work together, and at the end of the night, we all hang out together.
We made it. What can I say? I just, see the parking lot down there? Yeah. I just bought it. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I bought it. What are you supposed to do? We're on the top. We're on the top of the world right now.
I'm Billy Vegas. I'm Mad Flash. I'm all business. I'm not professional at all. I don't get at 11. I don't get at 2:30.
Yeah! Yeah! This is the gentleman's room where we lie and watch Home Alone. If you go in there, you'll see the women cooking dinner. We had a glass of white wine with him, his apron on. He's like a divorced dad right now. Happy Thanksgiving.
We're gonna have a good Thanksgiving, kids, no matter how much of a bitch.
Dude, this sucks!
No, it's gonna be great. Ah!
Thanksgiving is a time where everyone's, you know, equates with being home with family and everything. So we couldn't be at home with our family.
We ended up having like a tour family Thanksgiving. It was all the bands. It was us, Hey Monday, and Every Avenue actually from a separate tour showed up and was in the same city, and they spent it with us.
And honestly, it felt right.
The crew made this incredible like big Thanksgiving dinner that fed like 25 people, and it was sick.
It was like we didn't skip anything. You know, we had each other there. Got to talk to our family and everything, and it was truly one of the better Thanksgivings I've ever had, honestly.
Friendship's one of the most important things in life, I think.
If there's one thing I've learned from experience is that you can't neglect those things. You know, if you have people at home that you care about, you have to stay in touch. You have to make an effort to see them whenever you can. And
you text all your friends as often as possible. You call them. Just make sure you stay in contact with them.
One of the biggest sacrifices, if not the biggest, is being away from your loved ones. But it makes going home that much better. You know, the fact that you get to go home to the people you love, and you know, they're still there waiting and they miss you as much as you miss them, means kind of the world, and it makes everything that much better.
Yes, I'll go home. You've got me popping champagne, I'm at it again. Caught up in the moment, but not in the right way. I'm falling in between, tearing up at the seams. With tracks, aiming and pleasing, aesthetics don't.
I don't know if you're supposed to do that or not.
Marky, 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 Marky.
Ryan's wearing a sleeveless shirt and a pair of fucking glittered bathing shorts.
It's not glitter, it's...
You look like a fucking dickhead. You look like you shoplifted Fashion Bug.
It used to be nice.
I got my Snuggie, some wine, my slippers. I think I'm ready to party like a fucking rock star right now. Let's be honest, this is just a fucking robe backwards.
Always fucking late. Always.
AFL. Always fucking late. Seniors 09, bitch.
A year ago, I didn't have any armpit hair, and now I have armpit hair.
That's why I'm excited.
Why don't you say so? I think I'm caught in between the nights and days. Fly back when I'm lost on the streets.
Hey! What's up, Norfolk? I'm gonna Norfolk you later.
Let's get the mood straight, Fraggle.
Hey!
You guys ready to get showered?
Let's go play football.
Boys, let's go fucking shower.
Boys, let's hit the showers.
All right. A good game today.
Just had a good game. Good game.
Proud of you.
Good game.
Oh,
good game. Oh, good game.
Let's get the showers. Let's get the
Hit the showers. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to hit the showers, bro?
Let's hit the showers.
Let me see that. Oh, that's good. It looks. Did you? Yeah, hit the showers.
Hey. All right. Hit the showers. Let's hit the showers. Wait, Jack. Yep. Hey. Hit the showers.
Look at all these sexy motherfuckers.
Before we go on stage, we usually take like a 45 group power nap.
Put the lotion on the skin, or it gets the hose again.
Looks so gentle and doughy.
I make them good girls go bad.
Good girls, bad.
Bad, 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 bad boys. You make me feel so good. You know you make me feel so good. You know you make me feel so good. Woo, woo.
We're talking about now.
Fucking Jones, Indiana, motherfucking Jones. Woo! Woo!
Dun, 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 dun.
Ah, fuck!
That's fucking
Christmas, just like the ones. Fuck! I don't know the words. One more? That's toasted.
Crispy.
Crispy. Ah! I just want to fuck this burrito!
Don't do it, man.
I'm gonna fuck the burrito.
Don't do it.
Don't fuck the burrito!
bid on. I was like, must be somebody's birthday today.
Isaac is cracking up right now, but look how awesome this is.
Happy birthday, dear Mickey. Happy birthday to you.
But it's just kind of like a hobby that's grown into something bigger.
So it's a little creepy, and I suspect that he's gonna grow up to be a pedophile. Matt Flyzik has the strangest obsession with Mickey Mouse and Disney in general.
We're going to his house for New Year's one year, and you go to his room, and it's like just a weird nightmare.
I feel like he needs to go see a neurologist or someone to scan his brain to fix this problem.
He's my bum.
I've got kind of a collection going.
Maybe someone wearing Mickey Mouse gloves touched him or something, but...
Where's Matt? This is getting awkward
I don't like to talk about it. It's weird.
I've always gotten compliments on how, you know, how nice he is, how decent he is.
Hey, has anyone seen my clean clothes? No? All right.
He's just a good kid.
Go get wild!
There are 2 drug dealers in this room. We're gonna find out if they're still alive.
Got the vagina!
Hey, honestly, Jack, your dick jokes are getting real old.
Listen to this one. It has a cough at the end.
That's a John, I'm first.
Hey! It would actually have to be this place, the Norma. Oh.
Number 7.
No, yo, I'm going stage.
No, 2 years.
Oh, get it. Oh.
God damn it, guys.
Hollywood, fame, money, it's a lifestyle. This is my car, God damn it, it was so expensive.
So expensive.
Come, join us as we exist. Jesus. How's your coffee, Jesus?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
Is that Chad Kroger from Nickelback?
I'm gonna do some street magic. Let's do this. Do you mind if I stop you for a moment? Would you like to see some street magic? Street magic? It's a trick of the mind. It's using telekinesis powers that I have. So what I need from you is to just take this piece of paper here. My slutty assistant Debbie is gonna give you a Sharpie. Just write your name on that. Don't show me the name. Don't show me the name. I don't want to see the name.
Write mine.
Show it to the camera. Make sure the camera sees it. Make sure the camera sees it.
How would you spell it?
Are we ready? Are we ready to perform the trick? Did you swallow it? Because that's not part of the trick. You're supposed to swallow that. Now, watch closely as I just use the... Now, make sure that you're thinking, you shouldn't have put this in your mouth, it's not burning. The trick is ruined, possibly. So is the day if this doesn't work. Okay. Okay, it's taking a minute. It's taking a minute just to heat up. It's okay though, it's just the magic happening. But here's where it gets crazy. I'm just gonna wipe the ashes and the heat on my body here, and then there it is.
That's not my name.
That is your name.
No.
Mindfuck. The live performance is really about taking the songs that we have on CD and just making it an experience for